Hello everybody, my name is Mackie and I have an 8-minute post-workout stretch for you here today. Hopefully you're coming off of a workout. If not, maybe go for an easy walk or maybe hit the bike for a little bit just to get some blood flow through the muscles. You don't want to come into this with your muscles fully cold. All right, so we're gonna be on our mat here. You're gonna bring your knees out nice and wide, drop your hips back towards your heels, reaching your fingertips forward as far as you can. As we hit this child's pose, let's take a nice deep breath in through the nose, exhale through the mouth or through the nose, whichever you prefer. But we're just starting to slow down, starting to down-regulate after our workout, whatever you hit today. Good, from here, let's walk our hands over to the right side. As we're walking our hands over, you're gonna feel this down the left side of your back. Think about pressing the hips out to the left as you go and continue with that breath. Good slow breathing. Goal is 5 to 6 breaths per minute, 5 to 6 seconds per inhale or exhale. Good, allow your head to relax, neck nice and loose, no tension through the neck and shoulders. We're gonna walk your hands over. This time we're gonna go to the left. Now you're gonna feel the stretch down the opposite side of your back. Press the hips out in that direction as well. Beautiful. As we breathe right here, we're going to be holding each of these stretches for about 20 to 30 seconds. That's really the optimal time to hold these stretches. So as we come out of this child's pose, we're gonna come back to center. We're gonna rise up to a kneeling position. So we're gonna go here kneeling. Think about curling your toes under and then sitting back onto your heels. You're gonna feel a stretch down the sole of your foot or feet, both feet. Right arm's gonna come across, turn your chin towards that right shoulder. Now this right arm is nice and high, right about shoulder height. If you go too low, you might lose that tension through the shoulder. Good, continue lifting through the crown of your head. Good, tall posture. Now you might notice the soles of your feet starting to burn. We're really stretching out the soles of your feet. If you need to, you can rise up, take pressure off. We're gonna release, we're gonna switch sides. Bring your left arm across, right arm underneath. Now I'm gonna turn away from you guys as I go looking off to the left shoulder here. Again, I'll face center so you can see about how high I'm holding my arm. As we go through our stretch today, we're gonna be gradually working our way down. Everything is on the floor, but we'll be working into a seated position next, and eventually we're gonna work into a lying position. All right, let's really shake out those arms. We're gonna drop down, bring your left foot out long, bottom of the right foot's right on the inner part of that thigh. Inhale up, lift, exhale, hinge forward. Think about bringing your belly button over that quad as we reach out as far as it feels good. Being mindful not to overstretch right here. Think about pulling this toe back towards your shin, just reaching out. Just go as far as it feels good. Maybe you're at your knee, maybe at your calf, ankle, heel, whatever feels good for you. Just breathing into it on your exhale, maybe working in a little bit deeper. We'll hold for 3, 2, 1, good. We'll drop down onto your elbow. From here, we're gonna pull this left heel towards your glute, working into a quad stretch. Think about pulling that knee back, pulling the hip forward, kicking your foot into your hand to engage the quad muscle. You might even pull the toes forward to help get a little bit further stretch through that quad. That's the front of the thigh. Continuing our breath right here, inhale through the nose, exhale, releasing any tension. Great, we're gonna get ready to rise up and we're gonna switch sides. Your right leg's gonna be long. We'll work the hamstring on that right side. So right leg out, bottom part of the left foot to the inner part of your leg. Inhale up, turn towards that foot. Exhale, hinge forward. Again, reach out as far as it feels comfortable. Notice any symmetry differences. Maybe this left side, maybe it's a little bit tighter. Maybe it's a little bit looser, maybe you can work in a little bit further. So just take note and you wanna work on that. See if you can try to even out over time. Just breathing right here. We're gonna hold for 3, 2, 1. We're gonna drop back onto your elbow. Pull this right leg back, heel to glute. Think about pulling that hip forward, Look at the line from the shoulder through the hip through your knee as we work into this stretch. Think about pulling that hip forward. You want to try to keep that line as straight as you can. The tendency is for your hip to be back behind the knee and shoulder. Work up. You'll feel that through the upper quad, up through the hip flexor. Good news, after this, we're gonna be dropping down into a lying position. So let's release, shake out that leg. We're gonna cross over, figure 4. So left ankle crosses over your right knee. You're gonna bring that right leg up, reach your hands underneath, through that hole in the legs, underneath the hamstring. We're gonna pull your leg up towards your chest. Just go as far as you can right here. Allow your head to relax back down on the floor. You don't want any tension through the neck, just working through the hips. Good, we're gonna use your left elbow to press this left leg away from you as you pull the leg up. I'm feeling that through my left side glute, left side hip. And release in 3, 2, 1, we'll switch. Let's go right ankle crossed over your left leg. Again, we're gonna reach our hands underneath that left hamstring. We'll pull our leg up towards our chest. From here, use your right elbow to press the right leg away from you. Just working into this gradually a little deeper. Last strenuous thing we're doing today, I promise. We've got a twist coming up next. Beautiful, release. All right, now let's take our right leg, knee towards your chest, squeeze it in tightly. You're gonna use your left hand to pull this right knee across. Maybe you go here, maybe you can go a little bit further, but just go as far as you can while keeping this right shoulder down onto the ground. If your shoulder starts to lift off, that's your cue. You've made it to the end point. So just go as far as you can in this twist, breathing. Super easy to hold your breath through this one, but make sure you're keeping that breath, make sure you're keeping that long spine. And we're back up to center. Let's release that right leg. Left knee comes in towards your chest. Squeeze it in tight. We'll use your right hand to pull the left leg across. Left shoulder looks off to the left side. Working into our twist. Our final stretch right here. We did it. We almost have made it to the very end of our workout day today. We're gonna do one last thing. After this stretch, we're gonna rise up in 3, 2, 1. Let's rise back up to a seated cross-legged position. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. As we inhale, we reach up towards the sky, fingertips towards the ceiling as close as you can get. And exhale, release. Thank you, everybody. My name is Mackie. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see y'all soon.